Hey, happy Monday. Today is Monday, and welcome to Monday Mindset and Making Shit Happen. Money, mindset, and making shit happen every Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific, right here, wherever the hell you're watching or you're listening in. So, today's topic, we are going to be talking about under earning versus undercharging and what's the difference and why the hell does that even matter? Why does it matter whether you're undercharging? Isn't that a good thing, right? Some people are like, oh, I'd love to undercharge. Whoever said that? No one. And what's the difference between that and under earning? Have you ever had that moment where you're looking and realizing that you are, in fact, under earning? And how bad does that feel? So, for those of you who are new to me, hi, I'm Mary Bicknell. I am a mindset and business consultant for professional service providers. So, if you're the face of your business and you're a woman and you want to make more money, you want to have more time and you want to have the systems to do it, to get the hell out of your own way, here we go. So, today we're going to talk a little bit about the psychology of pricing as it relates to undercharging versus under earning, and for you and for your client. So the truth of the matter, I'm just going to just say it right now. The truth of the matter is you may not realize that you undercharging is losing customers, guys. You being the cheapest Sally Jane on the street ain't working. And that there's a moment when you suffer financially, not just from the fact that you are undercharging, but for the long-term growth. So you're suffering the long-term growth. Who can relate to that? Yes, right? Have you ever had that moment where you're like, oh my God, I know I'm charging more. So let's play this out. I want you to first think about, what was your income last year? What was it? So pick a number, stick it in your head. Okay, now close your eyes, except if you're driving. And I want you to think about, imagine making that amount of money quarterly. Breathe that in. Now imagine making that monthly. Wow, that would be killer. That would be so cool. Now imagine it weekly. Imagine making your income that you made last year weekly. Now imagine earning that in one single day. Maybe some big ass launch, some big promotion, some big contract gets signed that day. Imagine doing that in a single hour. So if this is shaking you, if you're rocked here, I want you to know that you freaking out a little bit, you feeling uncomfortable, you giving the, oh, that's impossible. Who's doing that? There are plenty of people in your industry, whatever service you're providing, that are charging significantly more than you are. Twice as much, 5 times as much, 10 times as much, 50 times as much. So the question becomes, what's the difference between you and them? So that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to give you some bold action steps at the end. Stick around. It's going to help you move through the question about that. But if this rocked your world, and if you're thinking, oh my God, I could never charge 10 times, that is your imposter syndrome. That's your who am I? That's your where the hell are all the people that are going to pay me that, Mary? That is all your limiting mindset. Mindset is just simply a constellation of your beliefs and your thoughts that you've held on to for years, and it's society. It's the fact that we're women and be a good girl. Don't charge too much. All of that bullshit. I'm here to help you create a big, bold life in biz and bust through your own limiting beliefs. Because when you show up as a leader, guess what? You have better clients and your clients get better results. So look, you've asked that. You've done something along the lines where you've tried to maybe charge more, or you've thought about it. How many of you out there have actually thought about, hi, everybody say hello. It's good to see you. What have you been thinking about as far as raising your rates? Have you had that moment, Vicki? Have you had that moment where you're like, oh my gosh, I want to raise my rates? And then you start looking around and you think, okay, well, this is the service that I offer. And then you go looking around to all the other people that you perceive are giving similar service. That's one of your biggest mistakes. You look around and you think, who am I? Or you blame the economy. You blame, you're just finger pointing the blame. I'm here to help you create your own economy. And I didn't really understand that. I'm just going to be for a minute. Like, I didn't fully understand that in the beginning when people were like, create your own economy. And I was like, what does that even mean? Here's the simple version. You are in charge of your income. It doesn't matter the industry. It doesn't matter that we had a pandemic. It doesn't matter whatever. It doesn't matter who the president is. Rates go up, you are the one, my friends, to take 100% responsibility for your income. Period. And when you lean into that, you're going to be so excited. You will never under-earn or undercharge again. What does even under-earning mean? And by the way, this doesn't matter whether you're doing what kind of service, right? You could be doing one-on-one, you could be doing group, you could be doing a program, you could be an interior designer, you could be an attorney, it doesn't matter. There are people making way more money than you are. You could be an organizer, you could be a stylist. You are the face of your business. You are the service delivery person. You could be a coach, you could be a consultant. Doesn't matter. So under-earning is making less money than you have the potential to make. So see, this is the key word here, potential. You have the potential to make all the money that you want. Literally, you do. If you don't think you can, guess what? You're right. You can't. If you don't think you can, belief is one of the differentiators between those of us who have wild, amazing success and charge a lot of money. So my private coaching is 5 figures. My mastermind is 5 figures. My private coaching is more than double my mastermind. No, I didn't start out like that. I remember I've told the story before where I started years ago. My husband, I said, one day people are going to pay me $300 an hour. And my husband was like, who's going to pay you that? And now, $300, I don't want to poo-poo $300 an hour if that's what you're making or you're inching up toward. But there's a big difference between $300 an hour than thousands of dollars in an hour. Significantly difference. And really, our goal here isn't even looking at the per hour. We're looking at the result. So under earning is making less money than you have the potential to make. Now, a lot of times what happens is people, they are under earning also because they actually don't realize the potential. So part of the reason is not just that you're like, oh, I can't charge that amount of money. It's literally like you're stuck and you don't understand how to leverage your business in a way that will maximize the potential. That's what I can help you do. So make sure you reach out to me, marybicknell.com/call-with-Mary. You are only one breakthrough away, one moment, one aha away, one breakthrough from having your business look completely different and making more money. I can help you with that breakthrough. There are people that are making the same. So I want to ask you, how do you know besides the potential? If you're like, you haven't maximized the potential, here's a couple questions to ask yourself so you can be in truth about it. Number one, under earning, are you resentful to your clients? Like, what does it feel like to you to under earn? Right? It's like, are you resentful of your clients? Do you feel trapped by your business? Are you under earning and undercharging? We're going to talk about the positive aspect of how to undercharge in a way that's going to feel good and allow your clients to feel like a win-win. But right now I'm talking about undercharge from being the broke mentality, the fear mentality, the I can't charge more or I will lose my clients. Here's what I hear all the time, by the way. Okay. When I'm working with clients and I'm like, let's charge more money. You need to double your rate. You need to triple your rate. You need to 5x your rate. You need to whatever. What happens is they are looking at, now pay attention if you've spaced out. This is the money right here. Listen to me. They are looking at their current population of clients and they're analyzing, will those Sally Sues pay this new rate? That is the exact opposite of what you need to be thinking. See, when we're marketing, we're not marketing to previous clients, we're marketing to new clients. So if you have a new rate, a new offer, you just need to get more people in front of it. And oftentimes we make these decisions of how much we're going to charge based on what we've done before. Recently, I did a post about my therapist. So I have a therapist, I have a coach, I have all the things, right? I'm all personal development, business development, right? Because your business, by the way, can only grow to the level that you, my friend, can grow mentally, mindset, your belief system. If you're not growing those things, you're never going to make a lot of money, period. Anyhow, I shared this story about my therapist having been charging the same amount of money for his hourly rate for years. I'm a perfect client for him. I would have paid him twice as much money without even batting an eyeball. So a lot of times you are not increasing your rates because you're looking at your current population of clients and you're like, oh my God, I have this many clients and this is what pays my mortgage. But you know what? If you don't take a chance to increase your rates and to earn what you have the potential to earn, you're just going to live like that forever. And do you want that? No. And this is where the resentment comes. This is where you feel like you hate your clients. This is where you feel trapped in your business. This is where you don't feel excited about a sales call. So if you're not charging enough, you are undercharging and under earning. If you're not if you're not sure if that's you, my friends, you're comparing to what other people in your industry are doing. And you can't stand sales calls or marketing. So if you're somebody that's listening and you're like, I don't really like marketing. Who here doesn't? Yes, you still want to charge more. Of course you need to charge more. If you are in a place where you don't want to do marketing or sales calls, I want to offer to you, it's one, first of all, you need to learn the skill and I can help you with that. But number two is it's because you're not happy with what your offer is. Because if you were really happy and you were jumping up and down and you were like, holy crap, this is the best thing since sliced bread. This is a transformation. This is going to help people. You would want to share it. But when you're in the like, oh my God, it's not enough money. I can't believe how hard I'm working and I'm not charging enough. It's about you. I want you to shift to thinking about, and this is what I'm going to share next, how to shift into getting so excited about what you're charging and that your clients feel like they are getting a win-win as well. Super great. So how do you feel? What's it look like to have solid money belief? Okay, so here's the difference. When you're undercharging, pay attention because this concept is a little funny. When we think about undercharging for our client's benefit, it is not from a lack perspective. It is not like I'm going to undercharge so that they're going to say yes and they're going to be able to get the help that they need. Now, when we create an offer that is undercharging, it is from first us as the business owner where we feel like a rock star. We feel like, fuck yes, this is amazing. I am super delighted to deliver this service and it's worth so much more than I'm charging. Let me say that again. Do you have an offer where you are really thrilled out of your mind, jumping up and down about how much you're charging and still feel like I can still charge so much more, but I love this offer? Do you love your offer, my friends? Do you love the work you're doing with clients? Are you excited every single day to talk to them, to market to them, to reach out? Just like you can feel my certainty when I'm talking to you. Why? Because I love what I'm doing. I feel solid about what I'm charging and it's still an undercharge, but I don't feel like I'm taking advantage of anybody or I'm being taken advantage of. So why is it a benefit when you create an offer you love where you're charging so much money that you feel great about and you're still delivering more? Now, when we say over deliver, we're not talking about too codependent state or enabling. No, we're not trying to cram stuff in there. No, we're not trying to cram things in. We're creating an offer that allows your client to get one specific promised result. And the undercharging means that there are other things that that client will get from you that might not be on your sales page. You want to feel like a rock star. And when you feel like this, when you feel like you are delivering at that level, you love selling, you love marketing, you want to show up like I'm doing today. So that's your first task. When I've been selling higher ticket for years, these are the things that I look at. And let me tell you the number one shift that I had to make. I had to start analyzing, what am I fully in control of? Because here's what's happening with most service providers in the industry, whatever service you're offering. Let's say that you're in a transformational service, right? Where you're working directly with someone to help them lose weight, have better sex, be in a better marriage, whatever. And they have to take some responsibility. Okay. So it's a collaborative relationship. A lot of times what people would say is like, oh, I can't, Mary, I can't control what those people are doing. Well, that's true. But you can control what you are offering. So when I make an offer, I can guarantee a result that if you follow my Big Bold Life and Biz plan, here's the methodology that will get you the result. Your job as a client is to follow through. But my job is to think about all the reasons that you might not. Do you do that? Do you do that kind of work? Think about what would be in the way so I can control what I'm doing. This is why I can feel like a rock star and charge as much money as I want because I understand what I'm delivering. Do you understand what you're delivering? So let's say now that you're providing a service for a client. Maybe you're an interior designer, maybe you're an attorney, maybe whatever that, maybe you're a chiropractor, maybe you're a practitioner of some sort. So you're actually providing a service for somebody. Here's the truth. All services, there's other things that your client will get out of that. Let's play this out. So as an interior designer, by the way, do you all know I have a degree in interior design? I haven't used it in years, but here's so I can create a master plan for somebody's home. And it looks like my delivery is here's the plan. Here's the list of furniture we need. Here's what it's going to look like. But the truth of the matter, the and then some, the win-win, the extra for the client is how is she going to feel when she invites friends over? How is she going to feel at the end of the day when she goes home? We have to think about the value that you're giving your client and not just the hour, not just the master interior design plan or the one crack in the back for a chiropractor. We have to think about the value that somebody's getting, that the intangible and the tangible. So the tangible might be like, here's your treatment plan. Here's your master design plan. Here is the how to sell stuff. Here is you're giving them something. But the intangibles are things that most of you are not taking into consideration. And this is why it feels like an undercharge sometimes, a negative undercharge, a broke mentality, a resentful undercharge, because you're doing work and you've priced out what you think people will buy without taking into consideration all the intangibles that they will get. And then you see people have all these intangibles, all these extra successes, if you will. And you feel like, I should have charged more. I tease my clients all the time when they tell me about their intangibles. They've lost weight, they have better sex, they have a better relationship. And I'm a business and mindset consultant. Hello. I tease them, oh my God, I should charge more. You're having the best sex of your life. Yeah, because she's feeling like great. So here's your bold action steps. I'm going to end with this. And if you have any questions, make sure you drop a question wherever you're listening or watching this. I will not send this out to my team. I will personally answer your question. But I want to give you a bold action step that's going to help you make shit happen. Money, mindset, and making shit happen Monday. Okay, so here's what you need to do. First of all, get really serious about your emotional state, your feelings related to your offer. Your feelings related to your service, meaning, are you looking forward to doing? Do you love your clients? Are you excited about it? Do you wake up on Monday thrilled? Or are you like, oh God, I can't even believe those people are on my calendar today. Ugh. Look, I've had those days. Not anymore, but I used to. And it got to the point I had to ask myself, why do I have a business working with people I don't want to work with? If you're under earning or you're undercharging and undercharge from that negative space and not the positive, oh my God, win-win space, you need to ask yourself, am I working with people I don't want to work with? The next question for you is, am I not showing up, marketing and selling my offer because I don't feel great about the value, what I'm delivering, the rate? Those are some of the questions. So here's some of your last questions. So these things are going to revolutionize your business. What can be a win-win for you and for your client? What could be a win-win for your client where they're thinking, oh my God, I can't believe I only paid this much. And look at everything I've gotten. Look at the transformation. Look how my life is different. Look how my and that you feel like, oh my God, I have so many clients. I have a wait list. I am in such demand. I love how much money I'm making and I love what I'm delivering. And I don't feel used, abused, taken advantage of by my clients. No. What would that look like for you? And then finally, when I asked you to double your rate or think about what you made last year and put it in a quarter and a month and a week and a day and an hour, do that exercise and write that down. What is the limiting belief that comes up for you? Because here's what I want to offer to you, and this is how we'll end. Why not you? Why not you? When you know there are other people making more money, charging more, you know it, because I know that I know y'all. You're out there looking around, sniffing around to see what Sally Jane is doing. Even if you're making a lot of money, you know inside you probably can be making more. What is it that is holding you back? That's what I want to help you work on. That's the breakthrough. When you have a breakthrough, that can be everything in your business. So enjoy the day. Have a badass Monday. Go make shit happen and believe that if there's even one other person doing the business that you love, charging more than that you are fully able to do these bold action steps. Share it with me. And here's to having an incredible day. I will see you next week, every Monday. Victoria says, I have a mixture of clients, but I know exactly the ones I look forward to seeing. I need more of those. Yeah. So let me give her one little tip real quick. And so for all of you watching, wherever you're watching, I can see all of you. Or if you're going to be listening to this replay, it's going to be on my podcast or it's over on YouTube, LinkedIn, all the places. Join us in our new Facebook group called Bold Inevitable Success. I'll put a link wherever you're watching this, or if you're here listening on the podcast, join us over there. Come over there, put your questions in, share what you're charging, share what you're offering, and I will personally go in there and answer your questions. I want you to make more money doing work that you love and have client results that they're jumping up and down about. And if you think that you're not finding the right, quote, air quote here, right clients, maybe you're not. Maybe truly it's just a learnable skill. You haven't fully learned how to create an offer. You haven't fully embraced how to take your current offer and make more. All this stuff is learnable. This is business. Success leaves signs. Those of us who have wild success, we followed principles of business, not the shiny new tactic. We follow success principles, business principles, and that's what happens. So enjoy the rest of the day. I will see you next week. Come join us over in our new Facebook group. Bye now.